up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service. Check it back in with another one. Listen, you have clients where they will turn from a good client to a bad client. You need to see what's going on. Sometimes they either lose their job or get laid off, or they'll be going through some things. See if it's something you can work around. Now, keep in mind, we are a business. The only difference between us and Walmart is the customers get to have interactions with the owner. We don't get to interact with the people that own Walmart. So therefore, it's cut and dry. Now, if I have a client, I'm servicing that client 2 years, always paid on time, you lose your job. Now, tell me what y'all would do. They lose their job. Will you maintain their yard for free? Will you give them credit to where so long their credit can build up to about $500 to $1,000 and they can't pay it? Or would you just cut them off altogether? Hey, you lost your job, okay, we're going to stop maintaining your property. Tell me what you would do. Because I know what the bank would do if you can't pay that car loan. I know what the bank would do if you can't pay that mortgage. I know what Walmart would do if you don't have no money to come get them groceries. But because I say it, I'm wrong, I'm arrogant, you will be fired. You will be fired because everybody got a sad sob story. I got one too. My sad story, man, I'm providing a wife and 3 kids. It ain't hard. Groceries high, gas high. I got a sad story too, but I'm out here working. Well, man, you can lose your job, and I'm going to lose everything. I can't call Trustmark. Hey, Trustmark, I can't pay my mortgage. Okay, Mr. Gibson, aside. You've been paying your mortgage for 29 years, and you got 12 more payments, and your house will be free, and you just got hurt. No, we not about to waive this. If you don't have the money in these next 90 days, we put you out, even though you paid 29 years on time. But see, I'm the bad guy for me saying, oh, you the bad guy. You arrogant. Those people help you build your business. So I'm supposed to work for free? I'm supposed to work for free. Let me give y'all an example, right? Got a client, all right? Let's just call this client Jim Bob, right? Okay. Let's say I was trimming some shrubs at Jim Bob's house, right? And I cut one of his AC lines. Like I say, now these stories, they don't be exact. Like when I do these stories, they be the exact opposite of what I'm really saying, because the client could be watching and say, hey, you're talking about me. Well, anyway, Jim Bob, I'm doing some trim work for Jim Bob, and I cut Jim Bob's AC line. Now, the whole trim job was $325. All right, I say, hey, Mr. Jim Bob, I trimmed your AC line. Let me know how much it costs to replace, right? So I look into it. I call the AC man. The AC man say, hey, man, for me to replace that line is $50. I said, all right. I get back in touch with Mr. Jim Bob. Mr. Jim Bob said, hey, I got the AC line fixed. It was $300. So I guess I owe you for the $25. So no problem, Mr. Jim Bob. Just pay the $25. Appreciate your business, right? Okay, so that gets squared away. I come back. I cut Mr. Jim Bob his other tree down that he wanted me to do. That's $300, right? Get up with Mr. Jim Bob. Hey, Mr. Jim Bob, I cut your tree down. Here's the invoice. No response. Send a reminder email. No response. Wait 5 days later. Do a follow-up call. Hey, Mr. Jim Bob, hey, you never paid the invoice? Oh, yeah, I seen that. I'm going to pay it when I get home. You see, it's not important to Jim Bob to let me know and say, hey, I lost my job, or this came up in the family, I got to go to a funeral. I'm not important to Mr. Jim Bob. My invoice ain't important to Mr. Jim Bob. So Mr. Jim Bob, I will politely move you off my schedule. Well, why? He a paying customer. I got to wait a week and a half to get paid. That ain't no paying customer. You gone. Well, why are you going to do that? I'm going to tell you why I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell you why. Y'all call it arrogant. I don't care. Because I just locked in 2 new clients on the schedule, willing to pay on time, because we had the conversation. All I ask is payment upon completion. They say, no problem. All we ask is that you keep us on schedule and let us know if you can't make it. No, see, we both have expectations. They expect me to keep the yard up, and I expect to get paid. We both have expectations for this, for the future. So Jim Bob, you will be taking off the schedule, and I will be putting Tony on the schedule, and I will be putting Kristen on the schedule. And not only that, I got a call from Derek. I got to give Derek a quote when I leave these 2 new properties I'm going to do. So Jim Bob, guess what? I'm not going to let you know I'm taking you off my schedule. I'm just not going to show back up. And when you reach out and say, hey, the lawn ain't been cut, I'm going to say, oh, I noticed that.